What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the max exposure feature in the Optimal DFS app. I create a little demo video here to show you how to use the feature. To kick it off, we're going to tap into the classic slate for DraftKings NBA, and we're going to optimize 10 lineups. And right away, you can see 3 of our players are in 100% of our lineups. This isn't always great. If we want to spread around our exposure a little bit, we want to make sure players aren't in 100% of our lineups. So what we could do is we could exit out of this, go into settings, and flip on the max exposure feature. So we flip that on, that's what this switch does. And then you could use this toggle right here to set the percentage exposure you want. Right now we have it set to 50%. So let's now go run the optimizer again with max exposure set to 50%. We're running our lineups. And boom, you can see and these are sorted, so you can see that no player is in more than 50% of our lineups. Great, so that was cool. Let's take it a step further and say, we don't want any of our players in more than 50% of our lineups except for Luka. What if we want to do something special for him? So what we could do is we could go into the app, X out of this, find Luka, tap into Luka, and let's set Luka's exposure to 80%. Great, so we did that. Go back, tap optimize, see the summary, and look at that. So Luka is now in 80% of our lineups, or 8 of our lineups, with no other players in more than 50% of our lineups. So a couple things that are worth noting. One, if you set an exposure on a player specifically, we're always going to use that exposure set on the player before using the global exposure. And if you want to turn off exposure for a specific player, you can just slide it all the way to 100%. Another thing worth noting is the optimizer is a little bit slower with max exposures turned on. So if you don't want to use the feature, make sure you flip it off so you can run your lineups faster. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about max exposures or anything in the app in general, or any features you want to recommend, please reach out to us at optimal.dfs@gmail.com. Thank you again.